He's also a producer and writer on the last season of the Emmy Award-winning show The Bear, and prior to that, he was the co-owner of 11 Madison Park, which at one point was named the best restaurant in the world. But above all, he's my friend. This is a bit of optimism. Having you on the podcast is like cheating. Because you're one of my male friends that I say I love you to, you know, and the love I have for you is real and permanent. And the reason I say having you on the podcast is cheating is because it's I feel like it's too easy. Like I can talk to you forever. I always learn something from you. You always make me laugh. And my friendship with you means more to me than many things.
Dude, the feeling is mutual. By the way, the last two things, I always learn something from you as well when I'm wrestling through a new idea. You're one of my favorite people in the world to talk to about that idea because I always end the conversation understanding it more clearly than I did at the beginning. And there are very few people in the world that I laugh like a third grader when I'm around.
You know, one of my favorite things about us is when we fight, we find a reason to make a joke. And the only reason I know this is because 5 minutes before this podcast, you and I were on the phone having a fight that ended up us hurrying to apologize to each other because we had to get on the podcast. But the thing that I found so enjoyable is not only do we want to get to resolution when we fight because we don't want to hurt each other and we don't want to be the person that hurts the other. We really like it. It hurts me more that I hurt you than you were hurt, you know?
Yeah.
And, but because you and I are like fifth graders, if the opportunity to make a joke arises, even if the situation does not call for it, we cannot resist. We have to make a joke.
It's like game off, joke. All right, game back on.
Exactly.
So I really
It's
need
like
to tell you about how you made me feel.
Serious again. Exactly. Will Godera, you are one of the most talented people I know. And my favorite thing about what's happening to your life is that you were a famous restaurateur,